Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to listen to me closely because today we're talking about something powerful, something life-changing. We're talking about resetting your life. You see, life doesn't come with a rewind button, but it does give us something even better, a reset button. And right now, some of you are stuck, some of you are tired, and some of you are feeling like you're just going through the motions. But I came here to tell you, it's not over. Your best days are not behind you. They are waiting for you to make a decision, to take action, and to take back control. This moment, this very second, is your opportunity to step out of the old, to shake off what's been holding you down, and to begin again stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. The question is, are you ready to hit that reset button? Are you ready to let go of the excuses, the regrets, the fears, and step into the future that you deserve? Because let me tell you something, you have greatness within you. You've just been distracted. But today is the day you turn the page. It's time to reset your life. Are you with me? Let's go. Change is one of life's constants, yet recognizing the need for change often requires deep reflection and self-awareness. Many people go through life ignoring the signs that their current path no longer serves them. They feel stuck in routines, drained by their environment, or unfulfilled by their choices, but they dismiss these feelings as normal. However, these emotions are signals from within, a quiet call urging us to take a closer look at our lives and evaluate whether we're living in alignment with our true purpose and potential. The need for change often reveals itself in subtle ways. It might show up as a persistent feeling of dissatisfaction, a sense that something is missing even when everything on the surface seems fine. You might achieve certain milestones, meet societal expectations, or even experience success, yet feel an inexplicable void. This internal discontent can be unsettling, but it is not something to fear. Instead, it is an invitation to explore deeper truths about yourself and your life's direction. Another indication of the need for change is the feeling of being stuck in a cycle that repeats itself without growth or progress. This stagnation can manifest in personal relationships, career choices, or daily routines. When life starts to feel like a series of obligations rather than a journey of fulfillment and excitement, it's a sign that you may need to reassess your path. Stagnation doesn't always mean failure. It can mean that you've outgrown your current circumstances and are ready for a new challenge, a new environment, or a new way of thinking. External triggers can also highlight the need for change. Life's unexpected events, loss, setbacks, or moments of crisis often force us to confront what we've been avoiding. These moments can feel like disruptions, but they often serve as powerful catalysts for transformation. When life throws challenges our way, it creates an opportunity to reevaluate our priorities and gain clarity about what truly matters. These disruptions, though painful, can often be the wake-up call needed to recognize that change is not only possible but necessary. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles that prevent people from recognizing their need for change. Fear of the unknown, fear of failure, or fear of judgment can keep us clinging to familiar patterns, even when they no longer serve us. This fear can be paralyzing, causing us to rationalize our current circumstances and convince ourselves that change isn't worth the risk. But deep down we know that staying the same comes with its own risks, the risk of regret, missed opportunities, and a life half-lived. Overcoming this fear begins with acknowledging its presence and recognizing that growth and comfort cannot coexist. Self-awareness plays a crucial role in identifying the need for change. It requires us to step back and examine our lives objectively. This means asking ourselves tough questions. Am I happy with where I am? Do my actions align with my values? Am I growing or am I merely existing? The answers to these questions may not always be easy to accept, but they provide the clarity needed to take the first steps toward a better future. Listening to your intuition is another key aspect of recognizing the need for change. Our inner voice often speaks to us through feelings and instincts. It nudges us when we're on the wrong path and lights up when we imagine a different, more fulfilling way forward. Yet, in the noise of daily life, we often ignore these intuitive signals, prioritizing logic, external expectations, or the fear of disrupting the status quo. Honoring your intuition means trusting yourself enough to acknowledge when something doesn't feel right and having the courage to explore why. Another way the need for change manifests is through a loss of passion or purpose. When you find yourself going through the motions without enthusiasm or drive, it's a clear indicator that something needs to shift. Passion is the fuel that propels us forward, and when it's absent, life can feel monotonous and uninspiring. This loss of passion isn't necessarily permanent. It may simply mean that you're no longer aligned with your current pursuits and need to reconnect with what excites and motivates you. Sometimes the need for change becomes apparent through physical or emotional symptoms. Chronic stress, fatigue, anxiety, or even illness can be your body's way of telling you that something isn't working. When we ignore these signs and continue pushing ourselves in the wrong direction, the consequences can be severe. Paying attention to how your lifestyle, relationships, or environment impact your well-being is essential in recognizing when it's time to make adjustments. Recognizing the need for change also involves understanding that it's not a sign of weakness or failure. Society often glorifies persistence and sticking things out, even when they no longer serve us. However, true strength lies in knowing when to let go and when to pivot. It takes courage to admit that the path you're on isn't the right one and to take steps toward a new direction. Far from being a failure, this is an act of self-respect and a commitment to living authentically. A change doesn't always have to stem from negative experiences. Sometimes it's about recognizing the potential for something greater. It's about realizing that while your life might be good, it could be extraordinary. This realization often comes when you allow yourself to dream bigger and imagine what's possible. Recognizing the need for change in this context is about honoring your potential and refusing to settle for less than what you're capable of achieving. One of the most empowering aspects of recognizing the need for change is understanding that you have the power to choose. While external circumstances may influence your life, you are not a passive bystander. You have the ability to shape your reality through your decisions and actions. This realization is liberating because it shifts the narrative from I have to I get to you get to decide when it's time to reset your life and take charge of your future. Recognizing the need for change often requires stepping outside of your comfort zone. Comfort zones can feel safe and familiar, but they can also be limiting. Growth happens when we challenge ourselves and take risks, even if it means facing uncertainty. The willingness to embrace discomfort is often the first step toward meaningful change and personal transformation. Finally, recognizing the need for change is an ongoing process. Life is dynamic, and so are we. The path that served us 5 years ago might not be the path that serves us today. Regular self-reflection and a commitment to growth ensure that we remain aligned with our values and aspirations. Change isn't a one-time event, it's a lifelong journey of evolving into the best version of ourselves. Defining your vision for a reset begins with understanding what truly matters to you. It's about creating a clear picture of the life you want to live, one that aligns with your values, passions, and purpose. Many people go through life without ever pausing to ask themselves what they really want. They follow a path laid out by others, fulfilling expectations rather than pursuing their own dreams. But a meaningful reset starts with the courage to ask yourself the big questions. What does success look like to me? What kind of person do I want to become? What kind of life would make me feel proud and fulfilled? Clarity is the foundation of any reset. Without a clear vision, it's easy to get lost or feel overwhelmed by the prospect of change. You must take time to reflect deeply on your desires, goals, and aspirations. This process begins with examining the different areas of your life: career, relationships, health, personal growth, and spirituality, and identifying what feels out of alignment. Where do you feel disconnected? What areas bring you the most joy, and which ones drain your energy? Understanding these dynamics helps you create a roadmap for your reset, ensuring that every decision you make is intentional and purposeful. Defining your vision also requires you to let go of external influences. Society, family, and peers often impose their ideas of what success and happiness should look like. These influences can cloud your judgment and lead you down paths that don't resonate with your authentic self. To define your vision, you must silence the noise and tune into your own voice. This means asking yourself not what others expect of you, but what you genuinely want for yourself. It's about shifting from what should I do to what do I truly desire. A compelling vision for a reset is not just about what you want to achieve, it's about who you want to become. Goals are important, but they are often temporary milestones. True transformation comes from focusing on your identity and the values you want to embody. For instance, instead of simply aiming to lose weight, you might decide to become someone who prioritizes health and self-care. Instead of striving for a promotion, you might aim to become a leader who inspires and uplifts others. This shift from doing to being ensures that your reset is not just about external achievements, but about lasting inner change. Another key aspect of defining your vision is visualizing your ideal future in vivid detail. Visualization is a powerful tool that helps you connect emotionally with your goals. When you close your eyes and imagine your reset life, what do you see? What kind of environment are you in? Who are the people around you? How do you feel when you wake up each morning? Engaging your senses and emotions in this process makes your vision more tangible and real. It also motivates you to take action. because you can clearly see the rewards of your efforts. Defining your vision for a reset also involves identifying what's most important to you. These are your non-negotiables, the core values and principles that guide your decisions and actions. When you align your life with your values, you create a sense of purpose and fulfillment that cannot be achieved through superficial success. For example, if freedom and creativity are essential to you, your reset might involve pursuing a career or a lifestyle that allows for self-expression and autonomy. If family and connection are your priorities, your reset might focus on strengthening relationships and creating more quality time with loved ones. It's important to remember that your vision doesn't have to be perfect or complete from the start. Many people hesitate to define their vision because they feel unsure about what they want or fear making the wrong choice. But clarity often comes through action. As you take steps toward your reset, your vision will evolve and become more refined. The key is to start somewhere to take that first step, no matter how small, and trust that the path will become clearer as you move forward. Defining your vision also means being honest with yourself about what's not working in your life. This requires courage because it often involves confronting uncomfortable truths. Are you in a job that no longer challenges or fulfills you? Are you in a relationship that doesn't support your growth? Are you stuck in habits that undermine your health or happiness? Acknowledging these misalignments is not about dwelling on the negative, but about creating space for something better. By identifying what needs to change, you make room for new opportunities and possibilities to enter your life. Another crucial part of defining your vision is setting specific, meaningful goals that align with your desired future. Vague aspirations like "I want to be happier" or "I want to be successful" are not enough. Your goals need to be clear and actionable, providing a roadmap for your reset. Instead of saying, "I want to be healthier," you might set a goal to exercise for 30 minutes every day or to prepare home-cooked meals 5 times a week. Instead of saying, "I want a better job," you might set a goal to update your resume, network with industry professionals, or learn a new skill. These concrete steps bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Defining your vision for a reset also involves anticipating challenges and preparing for them. Change is rarely easy, and setbacks are a natural part of the process. By acknowledging infinite potential obstacles in advance, you create strategies to overcome them. For example, if you know that fear of failure often holds you back, you might commit to reframing failures as learning experiences. If you anticipate resistance from others, you can practice assertiveness and surround yourself with supportive individuals who believe in your vision. A powerful vision for a reset is one that excites and energizes you. It should be something that ignites a spark within you and makes you eager to take action. If your vision feels uninspiring, it might be because it's rooted in obligation or fear rather than genuine desire. Take time to reconnect with what truly lights you up, whether it's a creative passion, a meaningful cause, or a long-held dream. When your vision aligns with your heart, it becomes a source of motivation and resilience, propelling you forward even in the face of challenges. Flexibility is another important aspect of defining your vision. While it's essential to have a clear direction, it's equally important to remain open to change and adapt as needed. Life is unpredictable, and your vision should be a guide, not a rigid plan. Sometimes opportunities arise that you couldn't have anticipated, or new experiences lead you to discover interests and passions you hadn't considered before. Being willing to adjust your vision ensures that your reset remains dynamic and aligned with your evolving self. Defining your vision for a reset is an empowering process because it shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's possible. It's not about escaping your current circumstances, but about creating a future that reflects your true potential. It's a declaration of your worthiness and your belief in a better, more fulfilling life. This process requires patience, introspection, and a commitment to yourself, but the rewards are immeasurable. When you define your vision with clarity and purpose, you set the stage for a reset that transforms not just your circumstances, but your entire way of being. Setting specific and actionable goals is a vital step in turning your vision into reality. While having a clear vision is important, it is not enough to create meaningful change on its own. Goals are the bridge that connects where you are to where you want to be. They provide structure, focus, and direction, allowing you to break down your larger vision into manageable steps. Without specific and actionable goals, even the most inspiring vision can feel overwhelming or out of reach. Goals give you a sense of purpose and momentum, helping you to stay on track and measure your progress along the way. The first step in setting effective goals is to make them specific. Vague or generalized goals can lead to confusion and a lack of motivation because they do not provide a clear path forward. For example, saying I want to get healthier is too broad and open to interpretation. What does healthier mean to you? Is it about losing weight, improving your diet, increasing your fitness level, or managing stress? Instead, a specific goal, like I will go for a 30-minute walk 5 days a week, gives you a clear action plan and eliminates ambiguity. Specific goals are closely tied to the idea of actionable goals. Actionable goals focus on the steps you can take to achieve them. They emphasize behavior and effort rather than just the desired outcome. For example, if your goal is to save money, an actionable approach would be, I will save $200 from each paycheck by cutting back on unnecessary expenses. This shifts the focus from the result of having more savings to the specific actions you will take to get there, such as creating a budget, cooking at home, or canceling unused subscriptions. Actionable goals empower you to take control of the process, giving you a sense of accomplishment as you move closer to your larger objectives. To make your goals actionable, they should also be measurable. A measurable goal provides a way to track your progress and determine whether you are on the right path. Without a way to measure your efforts, it is difficult to know if you are making progress or whether adjustments are needed. For instance, instead of setting a goal to read more, a measurable goal might be, I will read 1 book per month. Measuring your progress allows you to celebrate small wins, which can boost your motivation and confidence. Breaking down your goals into smaller steps is another critical aspect of making them actionable. Large goals can feel daunting and unattainable, but dividing them into smaller, more manageable tasks makes them feel achievable. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, you might break it down into smaller steps like researching training programs, starting with a short daily run, and gradually increasing your distance over time. Each small step builds on the previous one, creating a sense of momentum and progress that keeps you moving forward. Prioritization is also essential when setting actionable goals. Not all goals will have the same level of urgency or importance, and trying to tackle too many goals at once can lead to overwhelm and burnout. By identifying which goals are most important to you and focusing on them first, you can allocate your time and energy more effectively. For example, if improving your physical health is your top priority, you might decide to focus on exercise and nutrition before addressing other areas like professional development or financial planning. Prioritization helps you stay focused and ensures that you are directing your efforts toward what truly matters. Time-bound goals are another crucial component of effective goal setting. Adding a timeline to your goals creates a sense of urgency and accountability, motivating you to take action rather than putting things off indeed. For example, instead of saying, I want to learn a new skill, you might set a time-bound goal like, I will complete an online course in graphic design within 3 months. Deadlines help you stay focused and disciplined, ensuring that your goals remain a priority rather than being overshadowed by daily distractions. Flexibility is another important consideration when setting specific and actionable goals. While it is important to have a clear plan, life is unpredictable, and circumstances can change. Being flexible allows you to adjust your goals as needed without losing sight of your larger vision. For example, if your original goal was to exercise at the gym 5 days a week, but you're scheduled, you might adjust your goal to include home workouts or shorter exercise sessions. Flexibility ensures that your goals remain achievable and relevant even when faced with unexpected challenges. Accountability can play a significant role in achieving your goals. Sharing your goals with a trusted friend, mentor, or coach can provide an extra layer of motivation and support. When someone else knows about your goals, you are more likely to stay committed and follow through. For example, if your goal is to write a book, you might share your progress with a writing group or set up regular check-ins with a friend to discuss your progress. Accountability helps you stay focused and provides encouragement when you encounter obstacles. Another way to enhance your goal-setting process is to connect your goals to your deeper values and motivations. Understanding why a goal is important to you can strengthen your commitment and drive. For example, if your goal is to advance in your career, your deeper motivation might be to provide a better life for your family or to make a meaningful impact in your field. When you connect your goals to your values, they become more meaningful and compelling, making it easier to stay motivated even when the process becomes challenging. Celebrating your progress along the way is an essential part of achieving your goals. Recognizing and rewarding yourself for small milestones can boost your confidence and reinforce positive behaviors. For example, if your goal is to lose weight and you achieve your first 5-pound loss, you might celebrate by treating yourself to a new workout outfit or a fun activity. Celebrations remind you of how far you have come and keep you motivated to continue striving toward your larger objectives. Visualization is another powerful tool for setting and achieving goals. By imagining yourself successfully reaching your goals, you can create a mental image that inspires and motivates you. Visualization helps you stay focused on the outcome you desire and reinforces the belief that your goals are attainable. For example, if your goal is to deliver a successful presentation at work, you might visualize yourself standing confidently in front of your audience, speaking clearly and persuasively. This mental rehearsal can reduce anxiety and increase your confidence when the time comes to take action. Setting goals also involves identifying potential obstacles and creating strategies to overcome them. Anticipating challenges allows you to prepare for setbacks and develop solutions in advance. For example, if your goal is to stick to a healthy diet, but you both tend to snack when stressed, you might plan to keep healthy snacks on hand or practice stress management techniques like meditation or deep breathing. Proactively addressing potential obstacles helps you stay on track and maintain momentum even when difficulties arise. Consistency is key when it comes to achieving your goals. Small, consistent actions over time can lead to significant progress and lasting change. For example, if your goal is to write a novel, committing to writing just 500 words a day can add up to a complete manuscript within a few months. Consistency builds habits and reinforces the behaviors that lead to success. By focusing on daily or weekly actions, you create a sustainable approach to achieving your goals. Reflecting on your progress and reassessing your goals periodically is another important aspect of effective goal setting. Regular reflection allows you to evaluate what is working, what is not, and what adjustments may be needed. For example, if your goal is to improve your financial situation, but you find that your current savings plan is not yielding the results you expected, you might decide to explore other strategies like increasing your income or reducing expenses. Reflection ensures that your goals remain relevant and aligned with your changing circumstances and priorities. By setting specific and actionable goals, you create a clear and practical framework for achieving your desired outcomes. This process requires self-awareness, planning, and a commitment to taking consistent action. Through specificity, measurability, prioritization, and adaptability, your goals become not just aspirations but concrete steps toward a more fulfilling and purposeful life. Embracing patience and persistence is an essential aspect of achieving meaningful change and long-term success. In a world where instant results and quick fixes are often celebrated, it can be challenging to appreciate the value of gradual progress and unwavering commitment. However, patience and persistence are the cornerstones of any significant transformation, allowing us to navigate obstacles, stay focused on our goals, and ultimately achieve outcomes that are both fulfilling and enduring. These qualities are not only crucial for personal growth, but also for developing resilience and strength in the face of life's inevitable challenges. Patience requires the ability to accept that progress takes time. Whether you are working on personal development, career advancement, or building healthier relationships, meaningful change does not happen overnight. Patience involves understanding that setbacks and delays are part of the process, and that rushing the journey often leads to unsustainable results. For example, someone who sets out to improve their physical fitness might feel frustrated if they do not see immediate results. However, by embracing patience, they can focus on consistent effort, knowing that small, incremental improvements will eventually lead to significant transformation. Persistence, on the other hand, is the determination to keep going, even when progress is slow or obstacles arise. It is the refusal to give up in the face of adversity and the willingness to push through discomfort, doubt, and setbacks. Persistence is about staying committed to your goals, no matter how challenging the journey may be. For instance, an entrepreneur who faces repeated rejections or failures must rely on persistence to keep refining their approach and moving forward. Without persistence, it is easy to become discouraged and abandon goals at the first sign of difficulty.
Together, patience and persistence create a powerful combination. Patience provides the perspective needed to stay calm and focused during periods of slow progress, while persistence fuels the drive to keep taking action.
These qualities reinforce each other, helping you maintain a balanced mindset as you work toward your goals. They remind you that success is not just about achieving the end result, but also about growing and learning throughout the journey. One of the key reasons patience is so important is that it allows you to build a strong foundation for lasting change. Quick fixes and shortcuts may offer temporary results, but they rarely address the root causes of the challenges you are trying to overcome. For example, someone trying to improve their financial situation might be tempted by get-rich-quick schemes, but true financial stability often requires developing habits like budgeting, saving, and investing over time. Patience ensures that you stay focused on long-term solutions rather than seeking instant gratification. Patience also helps you develop a deeper appreciation for the process of growth. When you are patient, you can take the time to learn from your experiences, reflect on your progress, and celebrate small victories along the way. This mindset shifts your focus from obsessing over the final outcome to valuing the journey itself. For example, a student working toward a degree might find the long hours of study and hard work daunting, but by embracing patience, they can take pride in each completed assignment and every skill they acquire. This approach not only makes the journey more enjoyable, but also helps sustain motivation over the long term. Persistence, on the other hand, is what keeps you moving forward when things get tough. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, and without persistence, it is easy to lose momentum or abandon your goals altogether. Persistence means showing up and putting in the effort, even when progress feels slow or when external circumstances seem unfavorable. For example, a writer who faces writer's block might struggle to produce new material, but persistence means sitting down to write every day, even if the output is not perfect. Over time, this consistent effort leads to breakthroughs and renewed creativity. One of the most significant barriers to persistence is the fear of failure. Many people give up on their goals because they are afraid of making mistakes or facing criticism. However, persistence requires reframing failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. Each setback can provide valuable insights and lessons that help you improve and refine your approach. For instance, an inventor whose prototype fails to work as expected might use that experience to identify flaws and develop a better design. Persistence means embracing failure as a natural part of the journey and refusing to let it deter you from your path. Patience and persistence are also essential for building resilience. Life is unpredictable, and even the most carefully planned goals can be disrupted by unforeseen events. When you cultivate patience, you develop the ability to adapt to these changes without becoming overwhelmed. Similarly, persistence helps you maintain your determination and focus, even when circumstances are less than ideal. Together, these qualities enable you to navigate challenges with grace and confidence, emerging stronger and more capable on the other side. Another important aspect of patience and persistence is their role in fostering self-discipline. Achieving meaningful goals often requires making sacrifices, delaying gratification, and staying committed to your priorities. Patience helps you resist the temptation to give up or take shortcuts, while persistence ensures that you continue taking action, even when progress feels slow. For example, someone training for a marathon might need to wake up early for daily runs, stick to a training schedule, and maintain a healthy diet. These habits require both patience to trust the process and persistence to stay consistent. Patience and persistence also play a crucial role in maintaining a positive mindset. When you are patient, you can approach challenges with a sense of calm and perspective, rather than becoming frustrated or overwhelmed. This positive attitude helps you stay focused on your goals and find solutions to problems. Similarly, persistence fosters a sense of determination and optimism, reminding you that setbacks are temporary and that progress is always possible with consistent effort. Together, these qualities help you maintain the mental and emotional strength needed to achieve your objectives. Developing patience and persistence requires practice and intentionality. In a fast-paced world that often prioritizes instant results, it can be challenging to slow down and stay committed to long-term goals. However, cultivating these qualities begins with small, everyday actions. For example, practicing mindfulness or meditation can help you develop greater patience by teaching you to stay present and focused on the moment. Similarly, setting small, achievable goals and celebrating your progress can help you build persistence by reinforcing the value of consistent effort. It is also important to surround yourself with supportive people who encourage patience and persistence. Friends, mentors, or colleagues who understand the value of these qualities can provide guidance, motivation, and accountability as you work toward your goals. For example, a running partner who shares your training goals can help you stay motivated and consistent, even on days when you feel like giving up. Supportive relationships remind you that you are not alone in your journey and that others believe in your ability to succeed. Finally, patience and persistence help you build a stronger sense of self-confidence and self-worth. When you embrace these qualities, you demonstrate to yourself that you are capable of overcoming challenges, staying committed, and achieving your goals. Each small victory reinforces your belief in your abilities, creating a positive cycle of growth and empowerment. For example, an artist who spends years honing their craft through practice and perseverance eventually gains the confidence to share their work with the world. This confidence is not just about external validation, but about knowing that you have put in the effort and stayed true to your vision. By embracing patience and persistence, you create the foundation for meaningful and lasting change. These qualities allow you to navigate challenges, celebrate progress, and stay focused on your goals, even when the journey feels difficult or uncertain. Through patience and persistence, you develop the resilience, discipline, and strength needed to achieve your full potential. Aligning your life with purpose and passion is one of the most fulfilling and transformative steps you can take. Purpose gives meaning to your actions, guiding you toward a life that resonates with your deepest values and aspirations. Passion, on the other hand, fuels your enthusiasm and energy, enabling you to pursue your goals with unwavering commitment and joy. When purpose and passion come together, they create a powerful synergy that propels you forward, helping you overcome obstacles and achieve personal fulfillment. Finding this alignment, however, requires introspection, courage, and intentionality. It is a process of discovering who you are at your core and making decisions that honor your authentic self. Living a life aligned with purpose begins with understanding what truly matters to you. This requires deep self-reflection and a willingness to look beyond societal expectations or external pressures. Purpose is not something that is handed to you. It is something you uncover by exploring your values, interests, and experiences. Ask yourself questions like, what activities make me feel most alive? What kind of impact do I want to have on the world? What legacy do I want to leave behind? These questions help you dig beneath the surface and uncover the driving forces behind your actions. Purpose is not limited to grand ambitions or career achievements. It can also be found in the small, everyday ways you contribute to the lives of those around you. Passion, on the other hand, is often rooted in the activities or pursuits that bring you joy and fulfillment. It is the spark that makes you feel excited to wake up in the morning and engage with life. Passion can take many forms, whether it's a creative outlet, a professional pursuit, or a personal hobby. Discovering your passion requires paying attention to the moments when you feel most engaged, inspired, and connected. It's about noticing the things that make time fly by and that you would do even if no one were watching. Sometimes passion is something you've always known, but in other cases it takes experimentation and exploration to uncover. Aligning your life with purpose and passion often requires letting go of things that no longer serve you. This can include outdated beliefs, unfulfilling routines, or even relationships that hold you back. While this process can be challenging, it is a necessary step toward creating a life that feels authentic and meaningful. When you let go of what doesn't align with your purpose, you create space for new opportunities and experiences that resonate with your true self. This might mean stepping outside your comfort zone, facing uncertainty, or making difficult decisions, but the rewards are well worth the effort. One of the most important aspects of aligning your life with purpose and passion is learning to trust yourself. Many people struggle to listen to their inner voice, often silencing it in favor of external validation or societal norms. However, your intuition is one of your greatest tools for finding alignment. It speaks to you through your feelings, instincts, and gut reactions, guiding you toward choices that resonate with your values and desires. But trusting yourself means having the courage to follow your own path, even when it goes against the expectations of others. It means believing in your ability to navigate challenges and trusting that you have the wisdom to make decisions that honor your authentic self. And once you have a sense of your purpose and passion, the next step is to integrate them into your daily life. This doesn't necessarily mean making drastic changes or overhauling your entire routine. Instead, it's about making intentional choices that bring you closer to alignment. But for example, if your purpose involves helping others, you might start volunteering in your community or pursuing a career in a service-oriented field. If your passion is art, you might dedicate time each week to painting or creating. These small, consistent actions help you align your life with what truly matters to you, creating a sense of fulfillment and joy that permeates your days. Aligning your life with purpose and passion also involves setting boundaries. When you are clear about what is most important to you, it becomes easier to say no to things that distract or detract from your goals. Boundaries protect your time, energy, and focus, allowing you to prioritize what truly matters. They also help you maintain a sense of balance and prevent burnout, which is especially important when pursuing meaningful but demanding goals. Setting boundaries might mean declining social invitations that don't align with your priorities, limiting time spent on activities that drain you, or creating space for self-care and reflection. Another key aspect of aligning your life with purpose and passion is surrounding yourself with supportive people. The company you keep can have a significant impact on your ability to stay true to your goals and values. Seek out relationships that inspire, encourage, and challenge you to grow. These might include friends, mentors, or colleagues who share similar values or who have achieved alignment in their own lives. Supportive relationships provide a sense of accountability and motivation, helping you stay focused on your path, even when challenges arise. They also remind you that you are not alone in your journey and that others believe in your ability to succeed. Resilience is another essential quality for aligning your life with purpose and passion. The path to alignment is rarely straightforward, and you are likely to encounter obstacles and setbacks along the way. Resilience allows you to adapt to challenges, learn from failures, and keep moving forward. It involves maintaining a sense of hope and optimism, even in the face of adversity. Resilience is also about being kind to yourself during difficult times, recognizing that growth is a process and that setbacks are a natural part of the journey. Cultivating mindfulness can also help you align your life with purpose and passion. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment without judgment or distraction. It allows you to connect with your inner self, gain clarity about your priorities, and make intentional choices that align with your values. Practices like meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature can help you develop mindfulness and create space for self-reflection. Mindfulness also helps you stay grounded and focused, preventing you from being swept away by external pressures or distractions. The flexibility is another important quality for aligning your life with purpose and passion. While having a clear sense of direction is important, it's equally important to remain open to new opportunities and perspectives. Your purpose and passion may evolve over time, and that's okay. Flexibility allows you to adapt to these changes and explore new possibilities that might deepen your sense of fulfillment. It's about finding the balance between staying true to your core values and being open to growth and transformation. Finally, aligning your life with purpose and passion is an ongoing process. It requires regular self-reflection and a willingness to adjust your path as needed. As you grow and change, your understanding of your purpose and passion may deepen and your priorities may shift. This is a natural part of the journey and a sign of your evolving self-awareness. By staying committed to this process, you can continue to live a life that feels authentic, meaningful, and aligned with your deepest values and desires. In conclusion, resetting your life is not just an act of starting over, but an intentional journey of transformation, growth, and realignment. It requires recognizing the need for change, envisioning a future filled with purpose and passion, and setting specific, actionable goals to guide you there. Along the way, embracing patience and persistence ensures that you stay resilient, while a deep connection to your purpose keeps you inspired. Life is a dynamic journey, and the power to reset lies within you at every moment. By listening to your intuition, reflecting on your true desires, and taking intentional action, you can create a life that not only aligns with your values, but also fulfills your greatest potential. The choice to reset is yours, and the time to begin is now.